All right, so this is the first of the Resistance series, a mini-series in the New Champions Protocol game. It's created by Game Night using Brennel's Hero mod. This is a kind of a mini-series where the team has found themselves um, having faced almost the end of Millennium City had it not been for Dr. Destroyer coming and taking out the remaining threats. There was a kind of a, what would you call them, energy pods that were,
He needed help.
yeah, they needed help. That's right. That the team averted the destruction of Millennium City, but it led to the kind of the meeting of the team with Dr. Destroyer for the first time. Well, Dr. Destroyer, having seen heroes interfering with his plans, has upped the resistance or the kind of the attacks against resistance cells, and so the team has heard over the secure comms, the darker web, pleas for help from all over North America. Different resistance cells are being attacked by the North American police force. I'm using air quotes, but the North American police force, which is really Viper, taking over North American police force, and they're just being destroyed and obliterated. Some of them are escaping, but you're seeing the resistance cells being heavily targeted. And this call for help was unique in that Runeforce recognized the voice of his daughter calling out for help over the comms. She was one of the ones that was radioing in, and in one of the kind of the side storylines that Rampage was running, um, Sarah Sharpe had gone missing, and there was a whole mystery that's still, I assume, unfolding. But in the process of that, Runeforce kind of broke into Sarah's room, his daughter's room, and found that she had, over the last 3 years, converted her room into a resistance command center where she had recruited people and had cots instead of beds and military weapons and stashes and stores, and apparently like banners that had talked about how much she hates Dr. Destroyer and all that good stuff. So, but Runeforce had been such an absent father that he hadn't noticed that his daughter was turning into a resistance fighter. Was someone else trying to speak there? Sorry.
No, that was just boos and hisses
Oh,
for being a bad dad.
Well, but at least he got his daughter believing in the resistance. But anyway, so she's off in the resistance and has gotten caught up in one of these raids that the North American police force have conducted. And well, Runeforce asked for help to try to save his daughter. And so the heroes, the new champions, have come on site and are going to try to save some of these resistance fighters and also try to save Sarah Sharpe in the process. Runeforce joins this time because it's his daughter, and he is very distraught about it. Okay, so the players that we have tonight, Pam Piper playing Ghost, Emaraka playing Cypher, Rampage playing as Sandcrab, Dark Maiden playing as Wild Thing, and Jerry playing as Lil Rocket. And I am Silkeyed, and I will play my own character, Runeforce, without any favorable treatment. Runeforce might die. It just felt right for this.
Don't believe him.
It felt right for the story, right? Why his daughter is in danger? Why would he not? Really? He's
Yes,
not going to show up. Yeah. So he's just.
Because he's afraid. That's fine.
He's that much of a deadbeat dad. He doesn't even show up to help. Okay. Okay. So the team has appeared on site. Some being blazed across the countryside from Millennium City to outside of Las Vegas, Nevada, by Little Rocket. Others, Ghost flies at the speed of sound. Similarly, Sandcrab long-range jumps past the speed of sound. Sonic booms all over the place as the team arrives on site. Runeforce and Cypher and Cypher's little robot army portal in on the south side of the building. And you hear gunfire and laser blasts, and you hear screams and shouting from inside the building. And anybody that's on the north side of the building, the folks over here, you see that there are air agents that have kind of like jetpacks on them, not jetpacks, but like turbines on them with Gatling guns attached. And they are basically guarding the outside of the. Oh, that was the one air agent that we thought died, but he didn't. I promise he's flying above.
Come back.
If I can make him fly. Anyway, so you all can make your first moves if you would like. You all will have the benefit of surprise as you all are coming into the building or into the compound. It's been busted open. You can see the doors broken down as the agents have made their way in.
Should we join a team like Diamonds or something?
I don't have a reason to. Does anybody want to do that for some reason?
We'll just
I don't
get
even know
you
what
to
you're
see
talking
the
about.
turn order when we
I
get
think the only benefit of that is that, yeah, you can see the turn order, but that's about it.
Okay, so let's just go down the list. Before people take actions or get into combats, I will go down the order. Ghost, you are first in my list. Do you want to do anything? I see you right at the threshold.
She's basically done. She's entered doing a flying pass over the entire compound,
Okay.
not being subtle about it, and has arrived at this point roughly. The idea was to grab the attention of the guards and focus them on her, as opposed to firing on resistance fighters or whoever.
Yeah. Okay.
They should, by rights, know of her to some degree and recognize her as a greater threat, a more immediate threat.
Okay. Well, sounds good. Let me soldier number times.
Oh, and because she can, she's flying evasive, so
Okay. Because
she can use flying dodge while moving full speed. So
cool. Okay. Then they do notice you, but we're not in combat yet. So okay. You haven't tried to hit them. You've just tried to draw their attention.
yeah, it was yeah, exactly.
You're doing a flyby. Okay, Wild Thing. Do you want to take any actions before we get into all this craziness?
Yeah, like I was saying from the start, she's going to ascertain how many individuals are currently in the area, either in the building, outside of the building.
Okay. You always do make me try to take count of all the people that I have. You hear 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There are at least 15 heartbeats. One of them is not human. And then obviously the team's heartbeats as well. So that is what you sense. 15
Okay.
in addition to the teams. So 20 heartbeats are all around. You really can't distinguish good guys and bad guys. You just hear 20 heartbeats.
Actually, yes, I can. I believe I can. Let me make sure. I've got discriminatory, analyze.
I'd be really, really interested to know how your character can distinguish a specific person's heartbeat from another specific person's
heartbeat. Oh, a specific person?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh, okay. No.
You hear 20 heartbeats, and one of them is not human. I would say you probably know that one of those heartbeats is a canine heartbeat.
Canine, yes.
Okay. Anything you're doing with that knowledge?
And I guess with discriminatory and analyze, I could pinpoint where they are.
Yeah. You see inside the building, right?
Yeah. And I will relay to the group. There are, and I give them number because I forgot what you said it was. And I will actually give them best coordinates I can.
Okay. So the team would then know
to the
kind
bad
of
guys.
roughly where folks are, but you really don't know which ones are bad or good. Not by heartbeats.
I
You recognize the guy with the arrhythmia.
It's
I was going to
discriminatory, but
I was going to say, are there any heart rates that seem to be less accelerated, or because if these are professional guys, they may not have as accelerated a heartbeat as, say, normal people.
Except that Ghost just did a flyby.
yeah, I wouldn't say you're going to get any distinguishment. I mean, they're all even the resistance fighters are professionals too, right? They're all and they're all in the heat of combat. So I mean, you're all over the place. You're not really going to know good versus bad because of that.
Okay. Oh, I give you. Well, you guys know people. People. Blah, blah, blah. Well, people are, and she says, "Do not kill the canine."
Okay, sand crab. You want to take any actions before we get into battle?
Well, is it like a surprise free action? If it's so, I'll move into the building and throw an entangle on some of the bad guys.
Yeah. This is before because they don't know that you're here. Obviously, they know the ghost is there now, but the rest of you all, you'll get an action.
Hey, where's the measuring tool? Why is it not working? That's weird. Oh, I guess this. Let me fix this here. Toggle measuring tool. There we go. Try that again. And I can just barely make it inside with a half move. And I'll come up right there.
Where's
Oh, it's not quite inside. It was supposed to be right inside the building there.
Okay.
So he'll surface there.
Okay.
And throw an entangle on. Let me go grab my little ring tool so you can see what the distance is.
Yeah, cool.
I might need you to duplicate this for me.
Duplicate what, the ring tool?
Yeah, but
Okay.
well, we can wait until I actually throw a second entangle in case I don't.
It's awesome. Behind the door that's creaked open, I have the vision of Ghost, and then in the background, I see the multiple running figures of Little Rocket. It's kind of interesting.
Right. So if I throw it about, where can I throw it?
That's enormous.
Yeah, I know. It's at 8-meter range. I can only get to them, so that's right there. Boom.
I love it.
Throw an entangle.
I love your measuring tool, man. That's so great. Okay, so you entangle them. Does it? The special effect of it is like the building.
I'm digging up dirt from under the ground.
Okay.
I just came out of the tunnel, and he shovels a ton of dirt in that area. And I'll roll it here as soon as I find the roll. If you want to go to somebody else in the meantime, you can.
Yeah, I'm just so those two guys are not. Well, at least they're not dead, but they are because that one air agent was blasting in the distance, and so he's going to be thrown off his course. They were flying, but they weren't flying high enough that I imagine the bubble of your radius, because it's a radius wide, but it's also high too, right?
You know, I'm not familiar enough with radius to say.
Because he was flying, and that's a good question.
It is a good question.
Yeah.
I would say special effect wise, it might knock him to the ground and then entangle him. But I'm willing to. I definitely think that's something we should look up.
Yeah, I'm gonna
maybe
go
not now, but in the future.
I'm gonna say that they weren't flying so high off the ground because they just obviously weren't. But that's
the question is how tall is it? And I guess the other question is, could I reduce the radius to be able to make it taller? Yes, I think you can do that too.
I think that's the way it works too, actually. So those guys weren't flying high enough off the ground because they were inside the building. So cool. All right, let me take a note for how much.
As it says, radius covers a spherical area extending from a target's point, reaching up and down.
Yeah, but how much up? That's the. Is it a?
So actually,
the radius, the radius of whatever
up
his
and
radius
down
is. Yes.
Yeah, it's a sphere.
And so
it's a sphere. Therefore,
it's a sphere.
The height will be the same as the radius.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also I think special effect matters there, right? Because if it's
Yeah.
we won't hash that out now, but just an interesting thought for future, because I think special effect matters if it's an ice floor that people can't move on. Well, that's not going to be a dome of
Correct.
ice.
Agreed.
So,
By the way, the roller. This is an old JSON file. The roller is supposed to be 5d6, not 4d6.
Okay.
So we'll call it 5 body and 6 defense.
okay, 5 body, 6 defense, and that's agent 1 and 2 are in that. And you hear them, cussing, screaming. They're getting caught in this stuff. They've got this huge equipment on them, so it's really hard for them to move about. But they're going to be trying to shoot out of it, hit out of it with their own arms. But that's
I hope that the dirt that gets in their motors doesn't screw them up.
Did you buy it as a dispel as well?
No.
Special effect always wins. Okay, Cypher, in your little robot army, what are you
So I'm going to deploy the little robot army. I'm going to send 2 of the Fleetwoods into the building. So they've got 30 meters combat, 120 non-combat move.
Okay.
So I want to put Christine, because, she's just so sassy. Can I drop her through the roof?
You can.
Cool. Come on, you. Where'd you go? There you are.
And GM,
Yep.
I would prefer if you made smaller warehouses so I can entangle more agents at a time.
Noted. It's enormous. They used to manufacture. I'm kidding. Let's see. Christine did not fall through, but she should now. No, not yet. Okay, Christine should be down in there.
So I'm going to put Christine there, and I'm going to put John on the other end, and Lindsay's going to stay with me.
Do you see where I dropped her at?
Kinda.
Okay. So I would say Christine. They have perception skill. That's their purpose, right? These Fleetwoods are.
Yes. They're clairsentients. Yeah.
They notice their brethren also in the building. There are multiple floating drones all throughout the building.
Excellent. This could be fun.
No. Little drone army, drone battle. Are your drones armed?
Evie is.
Okay, so your robot army kind of positions themselves in. Are you, Cypher or Stevie, doing anything?
So are these people actively engaged in combat already?
Yes.
We just haven't joined combat yet?
Yeah, that's right. There's gunfire all over the place. The air agent were blasting through the building and had already blasted enough. You see fire all over the building where their energy blasters had caught things on fire. They haven't made it past that, but you do see another air agent and an armored dog kind of running toward the down toward the building. And they're avoiding gunfire from the people that are kind of positioned throughout, the soldiers that are positioned throughout. But air agents were making their way through, but now have been crumbled in dirt and things. But there is still an agent and a dog and drones, things that are blasting around and shooting at other resistant soldiers.
Okay, so Stevie will come flying across here. Did I grab Stevie or did I grab somebody else? Oh, I grabbed Stevie. Okay, let's see. He starts off, he's beside me.
You are here.
And he can fly. He's got the same. He can do 30. So I'm going to have him go 30. So F4. Come on. What is going on? There we go. So he'll come up to here.
Okay.
And he's going to shoot agent number 7.
Okay.
Okay. So let me just find him here. Stevie. Dice roll.
I'm looking in and through the windows to try to see where Stevie is.
Nice.
He is near to Agent 7.
He's outside. He's outside.
Oh, so he didn't go in yet.
So I hit a DCV of 14.
Sounds.
Yeah, he's gonna hit.
Your dex is meaningless. 36 and 9.
But what is he doing? I'm sorry.
It's
36
just a
and 9 of what?
blast.
Oh,
He's
okay.
doing a blast at air agent number 7.
Okay, so your dex is meaningless. Is actually meaningless. It's just a blast. Okay. It's like, what does that mean?
Well, it's an area effect 1 meter, so.
Oh, your dex is meaningless. Okay. I wonder what the defense is to that. Can you actually change the DCV of a hex you're in? Wouldn't that be interesting? So you hit that area. Tell us the effect of the blast. What is it doing, and how does it look, and how does it actually affect just the hex?
There he is right there. Shooting away. Oh, come on.
Mm-hmm. So there is no special effect to the hex targeting, huh? Interesting.
No.
I'm kidding. So 36 stun, 9 body. You are hitting air agent number 7. Okay. That is... My mouse is really just going haywire, and it's frustrating me. 36 minus 14 is 22.
1 meter of knockback, or I guess it's supposed to be 1 inch, so it goes to 2 meters of knockback.
And he's flying.
Oh, so it'd even be more than.
Okay. So he is going to hit the wall.
Yes.
He hits the wall. Well, you roll your damage again. That is a very powerful wall, or it's a very sturdy wall.
Well, it was just 1. Well, say.
Yeah, but it's
4 meters of knockback. That'd be like what, 4 dice?
I thought it was more. I thought it was the attack again. Once he hits something and it doesn't destroy.
No, it's the number of dice, number of meters of movement. Translated.
No, I think it's every 2 meters.
So
is
I
1 dice.
I did 9 body and I rolled an 8, which means there's 1 left. So.
Okay.
But I was rolling 3 dice at the time, so I should have rolled 2. I'll re-roll that. How's that?
I doubt it's going to do enough to get past its armor. Yeah.
No, even more so.
but it doesn't hurt him. He's still flying.
Right.
Okay. Cool. All right. Anything else from your little robot army?
No, and for myself, Green and I are going to run up so that we are behind the door here.
Okay.
And Lindsay's following us, so we're just gonna
go in together like that. Okay.
Go up to there.
Okay, cool. Little rocket. This is all your
Just
surprise.
a mouthful of food. Yeah.
Right as soon as I ask you.
Surprise. Sorry about that.
Oh,
Okay,
fine.
he's Rocket's going to come in around here and shoot his lightning blast at Air Agent
Air Agent 2. The one on the edge
4.
over here.
Aerogen 4, actually.
Did
4.
5 fall from the sky again? He can't stay up very well. What is going on, 5?
He's drinking.
He must be. Okay.
Okay, I'd hit an 11.
Yeah, you're going to get him. Okay.
And lightning blast.
What was that?
What was what?
Uh,
48. 48 stun, 13 body.
48 stun. Really? God.
Yeah,
Um,
that's about average.
Oh,
Yep.
you all have been going up against like enormous. And so these soldiers, 48,
yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
34, so he's
Uh,
-4. You can see, and roll your knockback on it, please.
What is it, 2d6?
And he's flying too, so that obviously affects the. I'm gonna go to my. I am not one of those, like several of you are, where I can remember all the rules. I have little cheat sheets that I have to hold on to because I can't remember. But the cheat
Alright,
sheet
I rolled
doesn't
it at 8.
say about flight. Does anybody know off the top of the hand whenever it's flying, do you just roll an extra dice? Or roll one
You
fewer
roll-
dice? Yeah.
You roll one fewer for instead of rolling 3 dice or 2
Yeah.
dice, you would roll 1.
Oh,
So if it was
I
a
rolled
killing
2.
attack, you would do 3 dice. -1 would be 2.
Yeah.
Martial
Okay.
attacks would be -1, so 3 instead of 2 instead of 3 for flying.
You're saying too many numbers to me right now.
It's one less.
1 less.
Thank you.
So it'd be a 4 because I rolled 2 4s to get the 8.
Okay, so
Oh.
he is going to just go really far because that is what 9.
Let's see. Yeah, 9.
And is that times 2?
I'm super distance, but 9 for damage.
But he is flying and will remain flying, so he's not going to take damage. But he is going back a ways. Okay.
I guess I should have hit him into the building. Oh well.
He
Live and learn.
you can see that he is slumped in the kind of air suit. He's still flying. The suit is still keeping him in the air, but he is unconscious.
Ooh.
Yay.
Okay. All right, so that is the end of the surprise round. We will go into combat now. So let us do that.
How many of them are left to fight?
Why is it having such an error in script? Do y'all see the error?
No, I didn't see anything pop up.
It's working still, but it was giving me like a bunch of weird errors when I clicked on Sand Crab's person trying to bring him into the... Okay, I have everybody. And now we will begin turn 1, segment 12. Little Rocket, you actually are so fast that you get to go again.
And of course, I put another thing of food in my mouth.
You thought it was safe. You thought it was safe.
Yeah, I thought it was safe.
So you're just blazing around the outside of the factory.
Yeah. And oh, how tall is the building.
Let me project onto it again so you can know. Well, that didn't help very much, did it?
No.
So what is that? Is it roughly, what is it, 15
You
meters?
take a guesstimate. I'd say
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
yeah,
6.
25 meters.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's pretty tall.
the apex 30.
25 meters tall?
1, 2,
No.
Sorry, I was thinking feet.
4,
25 feet tall.
5, 6, 7 hexes.
So that'd be 7 meters.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Just like
it'll-
20 something feet. Yeah. Is that right?
How high off the ground is, well, $15, 7, 22.
Oh, that's cool, because now that you've got him up there, you're able to... You just knocked him off. Golly. It's not even fair. He doesn't have a chance. The vibratory action. just your approach. Excuse me. Where is it at, even?
I've got a hold of it. There it is.
You got it? You bringing him back?
I can't seem to get it to go. There it
Yeah.
is.
You got him?
He fell
I
off
had
your
him.
head.
I got him.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to drop an entangle on him. Or try to.
You're just...
He's not.
Whoa! Hey, that's my gig.
He is he
now
just
you all
how,
can
well,
share.
hold on. How high above the
Yeah.
rooftop is he?
He's just like a meter above it. Yeah.
Okay. So that, well, anyway. I'll just put it down here showing where it's
Yeah,
at.
I can do it. I can do it.
Well. There we go. Okay.
Cool. Okay, so why don't you roll to hit and make sure you actually get him first? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay, you hit him.
in a 10.
Yeah, goodness. Okay, you've got him. And if you will just tell me your...
It's a 4 body, 3 death. 3 PDED.
And that is against Agent 5.
Yes.
Okay. And I need to show that Agent 5 is... I guess I could just use custom 1 to show that. Yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah.
Agent 5 is custom 1. He's entangled. Okay. Sandcrab, it's your turn.
He will run around the pile, whatever it is. If I can get back in the building. I think third person or first person view will be easier. There we go.
Excellent.
I was trying to make it so that the colliders weren't so bad you could stay in third person. Just angle your
Yeah,
camera.
it's working fine.
Oh, okay, cool. Can you get entangled by your own entangle?
It's not sticky, so once it's there, you can climb over it.
Oh, okay.
Which I guess I'll do. I'll just go this way. Shorter, faster. And I'll throw another entangle. If you could duplicate the entangle for me. And I'll throw it on the other guy and the dogs that are right there in front of me. Or the dog.
Why am I not being able to get to your entangle? Is it locked or something?
No. It's this little thing right here. This little
It's in the
patch.
middle. I was trying to touch the ring, but now I got it.
The ring is not anything. It's just it's visible but not grabbable.
Yeah,
And it won't interfere with anything. So if you duplicate that, throw it on him, and that's where I'll throw my next entangle. Copy paste.
Yeah, I'm trying to do a clone. It's just, there we go.
There we go.
Can you do it? Good.
Yep.
You're just like crumbling the building down.
No, I'm digging up dirt from under the ground.
Okay, I'm trying to think. Can we raise it
No
up
thinking
some?
aloud.
Can I? I'm gonna try to make it not, because it's got a little bit of.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, we can just go like this. Just lift it and lock it right there.
Oh, that's cool. Thank you.
You didn't lock it.
Yeah, I was trying. I just. Well, it didn't lock. There it is. Now it's locked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, luckily you just did entangle Christine, though.
Well, let's keep her safe.
She's safe. But you did not get one of the good guys, I guess.
Damn.
Or that drone. So I'm just trying to think of everything you did just entangle. Okay, air agent number 3 is entangled. The dog.
You want to hit roll for the area, or is it assumed?
Well, it's such a big area. I guess the only thing that you could do is entangle other people that you didn't mean to. So go ahead and do your hit for it. Like you're gonna get them, but who else that you didn't mean to?
Right.
Yeah, but you hit. So. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So the Earth erupts from underneath. Another one of these flying agents or hovering agents is enraptured in it. Similarly, the dog is caught up in the earth underneath. But
A shower of dirt.
yeah, Christine is also wrapped up in it. Or how high up is Christine flying? Didn't look like too terribly high up.
Well, she would probably be. Both of them would probably be up in the rafters area.
Yeah. Let's say that Christine didn't get caught in it just because she was so high. I know that's just the collider is just only so tall.
Where the icon is, right?
Yeah. Okay, cool. So no unintentional entangling there for Christine. Okay, Sandcrab, I'm going to end your turn, and it's now Cypher's turn. Oh, do you want to roll the damage of that entangle so I can know?
You know, they'll just be a surprise entrance.
Plus 1 body. So it's 6 body, 6 defense.
And because there's a bit of overlap, I would say anything in between those two is going to be 6 body. But there's a very little, so there's not. 6 body. And how much defense was there now?
6 defense.
No, I'm only. No, I'm kidding. I think.
So you've got basically all the agents on the inside are all entangled now.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Sandcrab to team. Agents inside are contained. Do you need my help outside?
Please note that there are 4 drones that John and Christine have noticed. Do you want, Jason, do you want a perception roll to notice the electrical humming?
I think it's generally if you all are perceiving it. Who is near it? Is any of the good guys near the? Your drones are near it, so maybe they would notice it.
Okay.
Are you talking about inside the warehouse or outside?
Inside.
And what are we looking for?
Notice what?
Holy crap. So I succeeded by 6. Christine, being the cheeky one that she is, so sassy, she notices that there's the electrical field. And so Cypher will warn the team that the electrical field that brought Destroids to Chinatown appear to be here.
Uh-oh.
Thanks for the warning, Cypher.
That's the perfect dialogue.
Okay, Cypher, it's your turn. You're gonna do anything?
Yes, actually, I want to know if I can reach out with my camera vision to try and find these drones and maybe take control of them.
Oh, the drone army expands. Yes, you can, of course. They are receiving signals, and you're able to perceive that, right?
Yes.
And,
Excellent.
and anybody that's on the high range radio frequency would be able to perceive those signals that the drones are receiving.
Is there a local source for those? Like, are they being controlled from a minivan nearby or something like that?
No. They are from far off, from well out of the area. Yeah. You can see that their signals are hitting a hub and then being obfuscated and ricocheting across different hubs all over the U.S. and goes to Russia and back and forth. So yeah, it is not just going to a minivan down by the river.
That's why they react so slowly, because of latency.
No, that's just my computer. Actually, no, my computer. I did get a new rig, so hopefully everybody's able to see the speed change. I am. It's a big difference for me.
I noticed that everybody's ping is very solid.
Yes. Cypher, what
Yes, very, very good. So I'm going to do try to take control of one of the drones because I can only do them one at a time.
Okay. Which one would you like to take control
So
of?
I'm sorry.
Which one would you like to take control of?
The closest one to Christine. So I think that's number 4.
So 3 is pretty close. Let's see where 4 is in comparison. Oh yeah, 2 is pretty close to Christine. But
okay, so we'll start with number 2.
No, 2 is floating well above the fray of the dirt. Okay.
Okay, so I'll go for number 2.
I like the drone images. They look cool. Did I flip it on accident? No, I did not. Do you have to roll to hit?
So I hit a DMCV of 9 or less.
Okay, so you hit it.
Okay, and to control the thing, I got 40.
Yep, so you're controlling it.
Okay, so I'm going to start, after I've got control of, I'm going to try to get control of all 4, and then I'm going to change what they are seeing.
Okay, so after you've got control of them all, you will change it, but for this one, you've just got control of it right now and you're not changing anything?
Correct.
Okay, cool. I will move on. Your Fleetwood's doing anything?
They're just floating around, seeing what else is here, so.
Okay, Wild Thing, it's your turn.
Okay. Is this guy out of commission?
Which one is this guy? No, he is not out of
Number
commission.
7.
He is not.
Okay. Alright. Well, Cypher wasn't doing anything, and I wasn't too sure if he was or not. Okay, let's see. How do I do movement again? Like this? Yeah, there you go. Okay, that's within half my movement. Back to that.
Where are you at?
Right here.
Still.
Whee!
Oh, okay. So you're like not inside the building. You're outside the perimeter. Okay, got it.
Yeah. I think this is going to. This has me come up to him. Oh, look at that!
You're
I didn't
right
fall
on
down.
the ledge. On the ledge, even.
Yeah. I'm going to see if I can shut him down. Shoot. I'm having sorry. I have so many windows open. I keep forgetting what to click.
So what are you going to try to do
Yes,
here?
I manifest a very large. Because if I remember, I have a hard time cutting through these guys. So let's soften them up. Manifest a vision of a large African male tiger. And this. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to click that. Ignore that.
Okay.
Wait, is that how? No, wait a minute. I think I did the right thing the first time. Presence attacks is the. No, I should supposed to roll the presence attack. I rolled. Okay, I rolled the right thing the first time. I'm an idiot.
Did you roll to hit? Oh, I guess
Oh,
you're
I
just
do have to roll.
you're just making a
No,
presence attack.
yeah, it's a presence. Yeah, yeah.
Presence attack is 0 phase action.
Yeah.
It's not an attack.
Huh? She says.
Isn't presence attack a 0 phase action?
It is. Wild Thing, what are you wanting to do? If you'll just say, like, what's your attention here?
It's my spirit roar.
Okay, so that is not just a presence attack, right?
But it may
No.
take the place of her attacks if her attacks are in the same multi-power.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
a power and the multi-power, so you're using it as an attack. Okay.
Okay, yeah. This is how I've been doing before, but I don't know the rules. So, am I supposed to? Do I do this now, or did I supposed to have done it before? Before I was using it before as attack, but
Yeah.
you're saying now it's supposed to go before.
Nope. So roll your attack, your presence attack.
I think I did. My first roll was the right roll.
Okay. So you
Which
did
I
33.
believe was 33.
Okay. So what are you trying to accomplish with your presence attack?
Okay, my presence attack is no, this is just easier. It's cause fear. I think as a presence attack, it what's it? It's got it's what I'm rolling against their
presence. But what are you trying to accomplish? And I'll tell you if it succeeds. What are you trying to?
Oh, okay. Well, it's I'm sorry. I believe it's supposed to cause fear. At least that's what it's listed under.
Okay.
What it says.
Well, so he's afraid. For sure.
Okay.
What's the second part of the attack?
Okay, there's 3. Hold on. Gotta go back to what you would call it. The second effect is this.
Okay. So he is wearing a helmet, but you are flashing hearing and radio and mental.
Mm-hmm.
So he does have some flash defense for hearing, but not enough. You can see he is like kind of flipping his head around trying to hear. Yeah, but hello, sorry, Cypher, are you speaking?
Telling you what to do.
And that's pretty much everything.
Okay, so he's definitely feeling the fear.
So 3 off of his presence. He's got fear, whatever effect that have, and the flat. Yep, that's everything.
Okay, cool. So you have just done the big, roar behind him, and everyone around can hear this. It's just deafening, and he was already stunned. Now he is in, basically communications darkness, and he can't hear, and his mind is woozy. So he's not having a good day at all.
I feel sorry for him not.
Stevie's turn. Stevie is about to finish the job.
So it was number 7 that she attacked?
That's right. She's
Yeah.
above the wall and has just done a spirit roar behind that agent.
Okay, so Stevie will move closer, and then he's gonna try his patented. Where'd it go? The attack that requires the person to be insulated. Now they may be insulated because of the suit that they're wearing.
Well, I'm glad you suggested that. Yes, they are.
Okay, so he'll roll to hit.
Okay, he does.
Okay, and then he does his laser blast, but it has no effect, right?
That's right.
Okay.
So kind of you to suggest it. Okay, so now it's the destroyer soldiers or soldiers' times to go.
TV curses in, beep, 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 beep.
Binary.
Binary. Yes, there we go.
Okay, now the soldiers 1, 2, and 3 are entangled, as well as soldier 5 is entangled. Now, I know that sand crabs entangles are strength to get out only, or is that wrong? Can they blast out? Because they have these.
They can blast out.
Okay.
They are not strength only. I think we discovered that last time.
Yeah, I couldn't
That
remember.
if it wasn't through a focus, if it's like a mutant power or something like that, they could use that. But I think if it's through a focus, it was defined that the entangle stops it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, they've got these Gatling guns on them, right? And they were firing, so they're gonna just blast their way out. Try to at least. Okay. All right. And I'm gonna roll the same for each of them. 11 body.
That would do it.
For the first one. $13 body for the second one.
So this is about that. Yeah, just come up with a fact enough for the fourth.
And what was that for the 11 body for the third one? So these guys were covered up with. I'm gonna move the entangle if you don't mind, since they're all out of it now. Unless you're about to do it again, but okay.
You just need to change the states to 1.
Oh, cool. The dog, on the other hand, is not able to get out. So the dog is still trapped by the debris.
Getting somebody's nose breathing really heavy.
Yeah, that is true. 1. Who is it that's actually... Is it Cypher? That's your nose breathing?
Probably.
Yeah. Are you able to deal with that? You able to stop breathing? I'm kidding. That was a joke. 1, 2, and 3 are out.
I'm gonna test my life support.
Expanded breathing. Okay. Now, soldier number 5 on the top. How does he get out of this? Does he? Is it only strength that can get him out, or can he blast out of this?
He could blast out. It blocks sight. That's the only extra thing. Yeah.
It's not a
blast
strength.
out.
It's not a strength only. Okay, well that's
No,
fantastic.
no. It's electromagnetic effect.
Who is it that has strength only that does it? Is it Darosh, or is it? I think it is his that does that.
It was Kronos.
Oh gosh. Okay, so I'm getting my campaigns mixed up.
It was the time stop.
Yeah, I was like, it's miserable. Okay, he breaks out of your entangle. Your Agent 5 does as well.
Yeah, I figured.
Good.
Hey, it slowed him down.
I made them do something with it. You want me to delete that entangle or unlock it?
Don't delete it. Just move it.
There you go. I just threw it. Okay, so 3, 5. Now we've got Air Agent number 6, who is Oh, Ghost. You get the benefit of going last. I was like, why do I not hear from Ghost? Okay.
Ghost is not particularly high dex.
What about Runeforce? He's not in your list.
Yeah, he is. He's just right before Ghost. Okay, so this air agent is going to fly over.
Thank you.
Just closer to Ghost. He's actually trying to get closer to the door to get in, but hey. Okay.
Mhm.
But he has just gotten very close. 5 broke out. 6 just moved. 7 is stunned right now. And so he will try to recover from being stunned. And I think he can recover at 6. That's 14. I would like to be able to type. So he. Oh, you actually don't get the recovery for using it to recover from being stunned. Okay, so he is just no longer stunned. Look at me following the rules. Okay, Agent 2 and 1 broke out of their thing. Agent 4 he will get a recovery because he was knocked out. And he is
The episode where
now conscious but stunned.
talking.
When you regain consciousness, right, you have the effect of being stunned. No, he's conscious, right? I mean, that was his act. So he will go on his next turn. Where is soldier number 4?
He's
that
outside.
Was the guy. Yeah. Okay, I see him now. Now it's Runeforce's turn. Okay.
Outside at the back, yeah.
Whoa, my. Runeforce is going to portal inside the building. Using a safe teleport. And I think he can. Let me make sure if I know my own character.
You played him once, right?
Once before, a long time ago. Okay, 34. Okay, so he will try to get inside the building. If I can just do it. Okay. Portal's inside. Of course, he portals right into the fray.
Mhm.
Okay, and that is his turn. And he screams out, "Sarah, where are you? Sarah!" Ghost, it's your turn.
Ghost is going to do a passing strike. Whoops, let's not move Ghost just yet. Passing strike on air agent number 6.
Of course,
And then she's going to fly up behind air agent number 5 on the roof.
Okay.
So she's going to end her movement.
Okay.
And it looks like that might be a problem. Yeah, I think I just dropped her through the roof.
Let me see if I can find her. Will you make your attack rolls on the first agent, and then I'll just get her back up to the roof?
Okay. Oops. Hang on, I'm about to hit the wrong thing.
A little small. I need to make her bigger.
2.
And
Going to
behind?
Hit a DC of 9.
Okay, that hits.
Doing 53 stun, 15 body.
Okay, you hear crunching.
Oops.
Okay, 6, agent 6. So you definitely have done some body gets through that heavy armor that he's got on. Which direction?
Pull the punch.
Which direction did you hit him? Is he going backward, the way he was flying?
Yeah, he's going straight. Oops, he's going straight back from there to the wall.
Okay. Will you do? He's flying.
Yeah, and it was a martial attack, so they cancel each other out. So it's just 2 dice.
Okay. Oh wow.
Oh gods.
Oh,
So that's 10 meters of knockback. 10 inches of knockback.
Okay, I don't think he's going to hit the wall just from... No, he's not. Lucky for him, it's a big map. So he's still flying, but he is definitely unconscious. How much stun was that again? 50 something?
When you say unconscious, do you mean stunned or unconscious?
No, straight up unconscious. You can see his
Okay.
head loll down to the side, and 53 minus 14 is 29. Is that right? 29?
Mhm.
29 got through. And it's actually not unconscious, I misspoke, but definitely stunned. Almost unconscious.
Wouldn't that be 39 that got through?
Okay, my math. That is 30. Thank you. 39, which is minus 6. So he is unconscious. Lord. I actually work with numbers for a living, so I do. I use calculator though. Okay, so yeah, you've definitely knocked him out. You can see him, his head loll to the side. The hover is still keeping him hovering. And then you do not hit this other one, but you're just rearing behind it. Is that right?
Yeah, they need to be fairly close together for me to do a double strike.
So where would you have gone?
Right where you had her is fine.
Oh, okay, good.
She's up there near to the other one.
I think I've lost it on X. Okay. Okay.
She can accelerate to her normal velocity in the space of 1 meter, so she can hit this next guy just the same.
Well, that's so nice. Peter Green. What is Peter Green doing?
Peter Green is going to activate his defensive fields around Cypher.
Oh, it's nice that you have a Peter Green.
It's nice to have a Peter Green.
What does the defensive field look like?
When I stole this from you in one of the earlier episodes, it's an energy field that surrounds him that gives
Is that good?
perfect.
I'm sure I have another one.
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay. Cool.
Gives DCV and physical and energy damage reduction.
Well, that's so nice. Oh.
I thank you.
Yeah. Now I understand. You took it from one of the ones that I made.
Yes.
That's great.
That's where I get my army from. Thank you for supporting me.
That's awesome. These drones do nothing. They do nothing. Okay. Okay, so that is the end of the first round of combat, or segment 12. This is post segment 12. Everybody take recoveries that needs them. I'm going to give recoveries to my guys because they need them. That's 3. Destroid 4, so that's 8. 1, 2, 7, I think, needs it help, a little bit of help too. I think I just gave it to him. Okay. All right, so we are segment number 2. Little Rocket, you start the phase.
Since I'm right here, I'm gonna shoot Air Agent 5 with an electrical blast.
Poor
Since the
guy.
entangle didn't hold him for very long.
Okay, you
I
got
think
him.
that'll hit.
Yep. Just like them to have opportunity to hit you all once. That's okay. Well,
55 and 15.
well, he is not going to be
Wow.
around for much
1,
longer.
2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5.
That was 5
5
that you
sixes.
hit?
Yeah, the one up here that Ghost was about to hit.
Yeah, 55.
Sorry.
So
All right.
that is 31. Okay, 55 minus 14 is 45. 41. 41 knocks him out.
And 15 bodies, so he'll take a body.
Yep.
And 1d6 for knockback. And I rolled a 1.
Good gosh. So he's gonna go flying back. And I just need to. Did you just hit him at the angle that you were already coming at?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to unlock him and then just basically send him. He's gonna be basically over here now. But you can see that he's unconscious. Okay. All right. You have hurt him inside. Sandcrab, it's your turn.
I was just checking up on the rules on Entangle. So characters with powers bought through accessible foci normally cannot use powers to break free from Entangle.
Oh well,
Just
I
checking the rules there.
untangled them.
Yeah, no, they're unentangled for now. It's good enough. But
Yeah.
I was wondering why it changed to be so easy to get out when previous games it hadn't been. In any case, Sandcrab will, seeing that they dug out and there's 3 people in here, he'll have to take care of them. So he's gonna make a half move to here. He'll step back a little bit. He'll do a multi-attack. Throw his entangle up over here. Can you freeze that for me?
I do not see it. Oh,
That's
over
all right,
here.
I can
Okay,
do it.
I got it. Yeah. You want me to bring it up some?
Oh, I think I can get it maybe. I gotta be fast. There we go. So I'll throw the entangle there. Ooh, just missing myself. Perfect. And
Yes, that's if you go.
I'll make the attack roll because it matters. Because if I miss, because of the multi-attack, it's -2. It would make a difference. So attack roll to hit the hex.
Yep.
Hits. And then I'll make an attack roll against this guy, and I'll punch him.
What's the air agent 2?
Air Agent 2, correct.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull the body. I mean, pull the punch so I don't do as much body.
Okay. So you hit him.
Okay. I'm trying to find where the strength roll is, but I don't see it. So I'm gonna just roll strength. There, it looks like that. Roll against strength? No, that's not right.
What do you mean by the strength roll?
I was just wondering if there was a preset strength thing somewhere, but
No.
I don't see it.
I gotta do dice only. Yeah.
Yep.
You've got to create it.
Yep. It's done.
Okay. So you have 45 stun. You are not gonna make him bleed, but you are gonna knock him unconscious if you'll also roll the knockback.
Becky, give me an invoke roll.
One body for the knockback.
Okay, so he is going to
So
go a ways.
yeah, 26 meters. No, 25. No, 24 meters.
And he's gonna hit the door.
Oh, good. Open the door, would you?
Yeah, I can't. Oh.
My friends want in. Want me to grab them?
Yeah, I was just gonna measure the actual distance, how much, because he's
Oh.
gonna hit it with some hexes left, and there's some damage from that, right?
All right. Well, let's turn on his movement thing. Measure tool.
Yeah, so it's. I can't get it very well.
So if he gets to the door, that's 9.
Yep.
So we'll have another
Yep.
13 to go after that.
Yep. So you're gonna get
Or
some
12.
damage on him from blasting him into the door, and it's a pretty heavy door.
All right. So how much damage?
How many more meters did you have going?
12 more.
Isn't it dice per?
It's
If the meters are
equal
not taken
to.
or greater than 2. Sorry.
It would be 12.
Yep. So
All right, I'll roll.
more dice. Fun.
Does that blow the door off its hinges?
It doesn't. It's a solid iron door. It does push it back a bit more. He's not taking any more body, but he is taking
Nate,
22 more
In your
stun.
prototype, you can
You
mark down how much
did
carbon
stun
dioxide
first of how
Since
much?
this is a tier
45?
36? 45 first, 36 second.
Okay, so 45 minus 14 is
31.
And again, I want to thank Rocket for his great upgrade to my character model. The claws are totally awesome looking. Thank you very much.
Yep.
You're welcome.
You only have 4 gear slots. Take gear with you when you leave the dungeon. So any excess gear you can list in your notes. However, you can only have 4 things with you at the moment. Yes.
Are you playing 2 games, Rampage?
No, my son is running a game called. Let me find out what it's called. His game is called The Wicked Ones. It's basically like a dungeon crawl, except the players play the dungeon and the minions inside it, and the NPCs are heroes trying to ransack the dungeon.
Oh, okay. It's just I was hearing sounded like another game in the background.
Yeah, I try to mute often so that you don't hear it.
Looks like it's Cypher's turn.
Okay. So I'm going to go after number 1. So I got drone 2. I'm going to try to get drone number 1. Does a 5 hit its TMCD? Hello?
I think people are muted without being aware they're muted.
I don't think I'm muted now.
No, you're fine. I think Sandcrab and Company is muted.
What do you need? Something from me? I thought I reacted.
Yeah, no, I think Silk. Nobody's hearing you, Silk.
Silk, if you're talking, nobody can hear you.
This is not the Silk we're looking for.
Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
I hear
you
you
now.
now.
Now we hear you.
I think I muted myself on accident.
Yeah,
Hello, hello, hello.
yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you now.
We can hear you now. Yeah, we just couldn't hear you before now.
Test. Huh. I have a mute button on my headset that I didn't know I had, and okay.
That's funny. That's the only one I use is the one on my headset.
I didn't know it was there.
Well, my headset mute is the mic that you just flip up.
That may be what it
No
is.
buttons.
If I move it up.
Do you have an
That's
LG?
cool. Yeah, if I lift it up, it mutes. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
they had an update that kind of screwed with that. That if you mute yourself and try to unmute, it doesn't work. It's not as bad in Discord. It doesn't happen as often, but
Okay.
I found that it happens. It happens all the time in like TeamSpeak.
Okay. So, Cypher, you've taken over drone. Which one? Drone 1 and 2 now. You've hit.
I was just wondering whether I hit. Okay, so then
you did hit.
My control roll is for 36.
Yep, you get it.
So that gives me 1 and 2.
Okay. Wild Thing, it's your turn.
Seriously?
Yeah. I am.
Waited till I got up.
Well, the order of the turns.
Okay, give me a sec.
If you guys put yourselves on Team Diamonds, you can see when your turn is coming.
I don't
Really?
know what you're talking about when you say put yourself on team whatever.
You
It's
click
sort of like
the set,
selecting your
and
power.
it lets
I mean,
you pick
So
your team, change team. Diamond?
so if you left click on your name in the TTS mod,
Okay.
you get a choice
Not
of
left click.
change
It's
color or change
the-
team, and put yourself on the team for diamonds. There you go.
yeah.
And
I was
now
wondering about that. How
and
come that
now
was
you
not
can drag up the turn viewer from down below,
on
and
your
it
right?
shows it's Wild Thing's turn, and next Stevie, and then Ghost, and then Peter Green.
All right.
Before that always popped up before. I was wondering how come it stopped popping up.
It also takes up a fair amount of screens. So
Yeah, it does.
Well, if you
Yeah, but you
lower
can
it out
move it
of the
up and
way.
down.
yeah,
You
exactly.
can move it up and down.
Okay.
So, anyway, my go. Is the guy below me close enough for me to grab him or touch him?
You're gonna have to move a little bit closer. I mean, you are 1 hex away from him.
Okay.
Jump onto the jetpack.
Pretty much, I'm going to jump on top of his head.
That is just awesome. Can I get you over to him like that?
And that is okay. A full action phase requires my whole phase, so that's pretty much all I can do this phase to do if I want to do a full action phase next round, right?
Well, hold on a second. You just jumped on him. I mean, you can do something about it. You just jumped onto the top of him. Like, are you doing a move through? Are you? What are you wanting to do next?
It's a power that's a full action phase to do.
Yeah, but to jump onto him, I'm gonna say you need to do like a grab or something like that. You're kind of like
okay,
trying
fine.
to hang
Yeah,
on to.
okay. Cool,
So
cool. Grab.
make your
Make a
grab
grab.
roll. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. And I believe grab is a maneuver, correct?
Yeah.
It's here. Doo-doo. Ah, there it is. Nine.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, that's it.
So you are just like riding on top of his jetpack. That's
Right.
hilarious to me. And you did not slip your foot through those whirring blades.
Wearing blades.
Okay, that's the end of segment 2. We are at the top of segment 3. Little Rocket, it's your phase. Look at me using the right terms even. Come on.
Yeah. Hey, good job.
We're proud of you.
Thank you.
Down the he's gonna go over here to the window, underneath the window, and down the wall, so that he's inside the building, not on the door.
In the door that has been now more opened because of
Yeah, actually, I guess that would have been a shorter
destroying-
trip. Yeah.
Destroyer Soldier number 2. I need to call him knocked out because he is definitely knocked out. Still flying, but knocked out.
I can't get in.
Would you like me to let you in by the hair of your chinny chin chin?
Chinny chin chin.
Yeah, well, I actually do have a hairy chinny chin chin.
Well, we are proud of you.
Oh.
Now I can't. For some reason, I can't see inside the building.
You gotta zoom
I
in a
don't
little
want that.
bit. It's. Okay.
There we go. That's pretty much going to be his full move.
Oh, it's just to move in there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fleetwoods.
Okay, so they're moving around still. Christine will try to find the other 2 drones.
Okay. I mean, I think she's readily able to see them.
I don't know where she disappeared to, but okay. So that's all they do is they relay information and
Okay.
Are those electrical fields getting any more active?
Yeah, they are filling out. Like they're getting more substantive. Yes. It's Stevie's turn.
Okay.
Is there any chance Cipher can tell us where they're located? If there's a if they're located in any particular area, or if the field is just spread out throughout the warehouse, or inside or outside?
Was that an actual direct
Okay.
question to him? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, inside. Well, you're not inside the. So it's inside the warehouse, and there are two energy fields near. I don't know. Is this southeast?
Yeah, that's the north side over here,
Okay.
where everybody came in was the north side. You and I came in from the south side.
Okay. So they're both the two energy fields are both on the south side. They 20 feet inside the building from the back door.
Y'all are able to see them like in game. You're just in character trying to.
They're called crackling electricity.
Yes.
Well, she'll say that. Be prepared for their arrivals.
Okay. Cipher will ask you if, with you being on top of agent number 7 there, do you want Stevie to attack it again?
No, have Stevie deal with those inside. I will dispose of this one elsewhere and join you.
Okay. So then Stevie will go inside the building. Maybe.
Maybe.
Come on, Stevie. You can do it. You can do it.
We have faith in you, Stevie.
Can he get there? No, I'm looking for green inside.
Yeah, I'm in. Can Stevie go over to one of these crackling energy sources
He can.
and zap it?
He can.
Okay.
He can try to at least.
Yes. If I can get him to stand upright here. I hit a DCV of 9 or less.
Okay. You do hit it, and his attack passes through it.
Okay.
Is that cool? All right. It is.
But now you'll know where one of the energy crackling fields is. Crackling energy fields. Crackling Rosie, get on board.
Okay. Runeforce sees Sarah. And he. Make sure I can do it. Make sure. Yeah, he can. So he is going to portal next to her. Trying to.
Does she know who he is?
No. And he is going to activate a protective field around her.
Just her?
Say again.
Just her?
Well, if there is a
There is rain there as well.
Mm-hmm. Just trying to think of how much he can. Trying to bring in the effect. Okay, so he brings in a protective field around her.
Cool.
Yeah,
Nice protective field.
Yeah, and the runes on his body project onto the ground, and this is now, and it's actually a bigger protective field than that, so I'm going to make it bigger. Let me see, actually. Sorry, y'all. I haven't gotten to play him in a long time. So this is 1414 PD ED, usable nearby, area of effect 8-meter radius. Can I use your radius tool again?
Of course, there's an extra one by the right side of there.
Where is it again?
It is right.
You drop it into that area where.
Yeah.
Well, it was over here somewhere. I can't find it now. Here it is.
Well, and your
It's
your
right
field is an 8-meter,
here.
right? I could just estimate that.
Yeah. The first setting is so status state 1 is 8 meters.
I just need to size this thing so that it actually is.
Yeah, you can just shrink it if it's too big.
So state.
Mouse over and hit 1 or 2.
What is second state to 2? That is 8 meters.
Yep.
Okay, where is my? Can't find my. I think I put the.
With no real trouble, you cross the pathway and make your way into the pale wood forest.
I know I'm messing things up. Darn it.
Things here are.
Lock the little sucker first.
I know, sheesh. It was beautiful until I tried to mess with it. Where's my mouse at?
Than tree bark. It's sort of a strange sight, and
Okay. Anyway, so he's protecting her, and
you don't really hear too much active wildlife or background noise. You hear the occasional bit, but it's almost.
We're just gonna let that effect be what it is. Okay.
Occasionally hear a faint sort of
He's also protecting this rain person over here, and then we will move on. Ghost, it's your turn.
Interesting.
Okay. So it looks to me like the 3 agents that were outside of the building are now all 3 unconscious. Is that correct?
The ones that were outside the building.
Air Agent 5, Air Agent 6, and Air Agent 4.
Yeah, there's another one outside the building that's
Yep,
Wild Thing
he's
is.
the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so in that case, I
Areas
get
in 7 too.
Yeah,
I'm
but
sorry?
he was talking about the people at the kind of the top end, right?
Gotcha.
Yeah. So Ghost will basically be flying. Trying to do this. Flying inside the building, attempting to fly inside the building. Should probably be going through one of the skylights. And did I succeed? Yes, I succeeded to getting her inside.
There is wildlife in the area. A few birds
Oops.
here and there, a few critters in the underbrush.
There we
Do
go.
you mind Sandcrab muting while you're not?
Turn them to your.
Thank you.
Okay, so she's in the building. She's probably close to the ceiling, but getting her there is kind of problematic. So I'll leave her on the floor for now. And she's basically just doing a reconnoiter. She's looking around, seeing what the state is, what bad guys need taking out, that sort of thing, because outside she wasn't able to see much.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you see that Sandcrab definitely has entangled most of the building over here. A lot of the bad guys are covered in debris. And then another Agent 2 near the door is unconscious but still flying. And then you see some of the Resistance fighters who had been shooting at these other guys but missing terribly. Kind of down here. They're still in position. They're safe. And then, of course, the innervation rays that Runeforce is putting on his his daughter and Rain.
Ghost does have radio detection.
Oh, okay.
So this crackling energy would be obvious to her, right?
Well, it's not radio.
Well, it's okay. It is somewhat broad spectrum, but
Yes, you can see it. That's for sure.
okay. So she would use whatever remaining movement she's got to get a bit closer to it, and I think she is now above on the roof again. Hang on. There we go. And she's probably down around here. So I am expecting that's about all she can do. She's got no obvious targets. She's just come down and she's ready for something coming out of this crackling electricity, I guess.
I'm just throwing stuff around. I'm gonna turn off your. I'm sorry, trying to get things. Okay, cool. Okay, so you are just trying to anticipate the crackling energy.
Yeah, she's got no targets to go after, so she's positioning herself in case something manifests as a result of that crackling energy.
Seems like you all have dealt with the crackling energy before.
You think?
Ah!
Oh, I accidentally made your. Sorry about that.
We don't have Max here with his detect energy readings.
Hmm.
Okay, so that's the end of Ghost's turn. This is now segment 4, and I think Sand Crab goes first on this phase.
The woods are
Alrighty.
outskirts, right?
Well, that guy's unconscious, so I'm going to turn around. Well, turn around is a free action, I would suppose, since there's no facing anymore in the Rule 6, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And delay for these two clowns to see if they untangle themselves or if they're incapacitated.
Cypher will ask Sandcrab if his HUD can record energy readings.
No, it only perceives through visible light.
Too bad, because if we could analyze this thing, perhaps we could find a way to disrupt these things from teleporting here.
If they're biological, I could analyze them.
Well, I don't think they're going to be biological.
So are you taking an action, Sand Crab? You turned around.
Delay.
Oh, you're delay. You're holding. So left click to hold for one phase. Cypher, it is your turn.
Okay, Cypher will grab another one.
Another one of the drones?
Yeah. Seven.
You got it.
Okay. So I've got 3 of the 4 at this point.
You got him. I am positioning in the next non.
Can I do a multi-attack to get more than 1?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, so that means that my first roll would have hit a DMCV of 5, because I get a -2 on it, right?
Yep.
Okay, and so the second one, I'm going to put the -2 right into the roll. So I got a 7. And then the cyber control. And I just pay double endurance, right?
Yep.
Holy crap, 49.
Okay, so you got him.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep. Wild thing. And
Okay.
Scythe.
Don't mind the chewing.
Say again.
Don't mind the chewing.
Oh, okay. You all hear screaming also. The soldiers that are in the building are screaming, "Destroids! Destroids! Destroids!"
They're appearing already?
Yep.
Okay. There's nobody out here with me, so nobody's going to see this happening.
But it could be so cool.
Yep. Basically, what happens is she says, "Time to visit my plane." As her and the agent start to get very flashy, if you will. Like, the ring flashy. And they all disappear. They both disappear.
Who disappears?
Me and the agent.
What power are you using to make him disappear?
Extra dimensional travel.
Yeah, nope. But when did you add that? That's
It's on my thing. Yeah.
But when did you
Yeah.
add that? I wouldn't have allowed that. That's not a power we're allowing in the game without at least free GM use. So no.
I sent my JSON to the email. Didn't get anything back saying a no.
When did you send it? I'm not going to hash it through during the game. We can talk about it offline. But let's say you disappear or something, but you're not going to another dimension right now.
I think you have to have a willing target to take them unless you're using it as an attack anyways.
Okay. Well, it didn't say that, but I'd be okay with that. But since we're not going to do that,
So just change it instead of doing that. Just do an attack on them. Take them out.
Yeah.
Ask them on
I
a
wouldn't have. Sorry to ruin your special effect. Obviously, you're trying to take him out of the world.
It's thematic for my character, so that I've been working on building up the thematic aspects of my character.
Well, you're pretty thematic.
Yeah, she's from the spirit world, and that's where I was taking him.
Yeah, we've blocked other people's extra dimensional movements and stuff like that. That breaks the game in several ways. So we just don't allow it.
Oh, but okay, I sent it earlier, and I never. Oh no, that was Knight. I sent the thing to, so I guess he never got a chance to look at it.
Yeah, and I guess just in the future, get a proactive response rather than a non-response being a yes. Because this is let's move on. Do it if you don't mind taking a different action. If you want, you can hold and come back with another one if you'd like.
Yeah, because my claws never work on these guys.
What?
I've tried them before.
Of course, your claws will work on that guy.
Yeah.
No, I've tried them against these guys, and they just laughed it off.
Against agents?
Every other time I've used them.
I know against Destroids maybe, but these are just like air agents.
Okay, let's see if it works.
Yeah.
Not as fun as what I was planning on doing.
Yeah, removing him from the dimension. Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Yeah, I was gonna drop him off in a spirit world where a bunch of ghosts and stuff. He was already scared. I figured that would just add to, the terror aspect.
You could build a power that's acceptable in the allowed powers with that special effect.
Yeah,
just not right now.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we could help you with it too. Like some kind of combined power entangle or whatever with a special effect that they're in another dimension, but like a pocket dimension that you can see.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
totally a way to do it. Yeah.
Did that hit?
I didn't see the roll. I'm sorry.
13 DCV,
13.
It does. Yeah, it does.
Da, 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 da.
You're going after Air Agent 7.
Yeah. Okay. Where's the damage part? Where are my talons? Ah, there you are.
Okay, so your talons are absorbed, like the tips of the blades are absorbed by the heavy Kevlar, but the impact, the sheer just velocity of the impact, just reverberates through the armor. And 36 minus 14 is 22. You can see minus 22, so that's 8
Let's
minus.
have I don't know if this will matter. It has reduced negation if that has any if matters in any way.
No, they're not.
Reduced penetration?
No,
No,
reduced negation.
Yeah, but it doesn't. He doesn't have damage negation.
Reduced
so-
negation is a defense power, I believe.
no.
No,
Yeah.
no damage
Negation
negation.
is a defense power. Reduced negation
Do not
basically avoids that particular reduction.
Yeah, so her claws are extra sharp, but he didn't have damage negation anyway. So the reverberation and the kind of sheer force of your claw swipe knocks him unconscious. Do you want to roll your knockback dice?
Okay, please.
And it is what, 3 dice that you need to roll? Well, actually 2 because he's flying. So
All right.
I don't know why it rolled 3 dice.
and you're on him, so I'm actually interested to know
Oh,
how that would actually work.
that's why I rolled 3 dice. I had killing on. Let me try that again without the killing on. I rolled 2 ones.
So
I'm sure that meant absolutely nothing.
well, no, he's just going to go into the ground, but you're on him too, but you're not going to take damage from that. So basically, he bashes into the ground, but I'm just for effect. He's already unconscious. He bashes into the ground, and then his kind of jetpack pushes him back up again. But he's definitely not.
He's another one of those hovering unconscious people.
Basically,
Yeah.
jumped
Okay.
on him and then swiped him into unconsciousness. Okay, Destroyer
That'll be me.
Soldier number 3.
So,
Okay, so about these folks that are in the entangles, and the rule on foci or focus that are used. The blasters that they have are just attached to them. They are not like he doesn't have to use a focus to make the thing. Does that make sense as far as the special effect is concerned? They're mounted onto him.
If the GM wants to have them get out, that's fine with me. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I'm just
I was
thinking.
just quoting the rule as far as what it said is that if it's a focus, it can't be used. And I think that's because if you buy like a mutant and he has the ability to blast, and it's not bought through a focus, then he can use his blast because it wasn't bought through a focused.
Yeah, and I could see like if you had a gun on your hip and you were trying to get to it, but you were entangled, it's a focus and you can't. But these things are like mounted, and they were all like all he has to do is just like heads up display, do a thing. So it's not like so I am going to say that they're going to continue to be able to blast through this.
Works for me.
With their, just didn't want it to seem unfair. So Destroyer Soldier 3 and 1 are going to try to get out.
But they don't seem
Dice
displeased either.
rolls, basic setting. It's after the top of our game. Are you all okay continuing, or do we need to wrap up?
I'm okay continuing.
I'm
Okay,
good.
here.
You
I'm
can-
good.
I've only got about 10-15 minutes.
Okay, let's see if we
They
can get to a
seem
good
to,
place to
stop
wrap.
you a bit away
They
from
both
the-
blast
they
through.
seem to open themselves. However, they all still have their hands on their weapons. Not drawn,
Okay,
but seem
so Destroyer Soldier 3 and 2. Oh, we knocked them over. Oh, there he's on like a thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
as you watch
as
the
Destroyer
movement,
Soldier 3
you are
goes.
almost impressed with the way they move. It's an unnatural, eerie movement.
So
Where
Destroyer
though they
3
don't
and
like,
1.
they're quite adept at using all of their
Now
moves at
Destroyer
range.
Soldier 4.
Please.
Where's Destroyer Soldier 4 at?
seems
Oh,
to
he's still
almost-
unconscious. I don't know
if
why I
you were
don't
to
have him marked.
roll those
No,
moves
he's
against
not
them,
unconscious actually.
they fly forward at a
He's gonna
pace,
he recovered.
even when climbing through the branches of trees.
So, okay.
Destroyer
Are
Soldier.
you talking about the air agents?
Yeah, I call them
Oh,
Destroyer
yeah.
Soldiers, but you're right. Air Agent number 4.
Well, they don't wear
Um,
particularly
Okay.
flashy garb.
Yeah, he's outside the.
Have,
He's
building.
gonna recover again.
markings
So
across
he's
his face and
he's
the minimal
gonna.
garb that he does
All
wear.
right, now it is
The only one who's been
the end of the segment. We're on segment number 5. Little rocket goes. And Sandcrab, you have a held action that you're about to lose if you want to take it before Little Rocket goes.
I will take it. I will take my held action in 5.
Okay,
But I'll wait till after Little Rocket goes.
but you're gonna go right after him. Oh no, you won't.
Just
That is your held. That is the nature of the held. Okay, got it.
Yeah, I'm trying to find him again. He's just gonna try to get down to Destroid. Well, no, this guy popped up, didn't he?
You want me to move him or?
No, I found him.
Okay.
He'll just come up here behind Air Agent 1 and blast him.
Air Agent 1.
Those, 9 or less.
Okay, you got him. Okay.
44 and 12, so that does 30 stun through his.
Yeah, you're gonna knock him out. You want to roll your knockback as well?
Nice lineup there, Rocket.
So 4 minus 8.
how much are you getting on him? So that's
8. Well, 12 minus 4 is 8, so it's 16. Is that right?
yes.
It was 1 body, not 4.
Yeah, you subtract the
1.
Oh, the
So it was
body.
20,
Oh,
it's 22. It was 22 inches to knock back with 11 dice of damage.
okay. Well, that should hit it. Is he going to hit Agent 3?
Heck yeah, make an attack roll.
Let's see how much distance would he go? Yeah, because it's only
22
going to take.
meters.
It's going to get to him in 12 meters. So yes. Okay.
That would hit a 12.
Yep. You're going to get him.
And
So
then,
it's another 10 dice.
all right.
Okay, so you've got 44 minus 14. That's 30. You straight up knocked out Destroyer Agent number 1.
2 for 1.
I think it
Bank
should have been
shot.
11 dice. But
Is it
Even
11?
with the hey, yeah,
roll your one
it
that,
was-
that actually could knock out the second one with one more die potential. Roll one more die, and let's see if it does it. Because it was 40.
Rocket,
big,
go.
big. Yeah,
So
4
that's-
more.
44
Hey, that's-
minus 14, which is 30. That is hilarious. You
Which is
actually
exactly
did.
what he
Is exactly what he needed. That's so funny. 3. That is very comic book esque too to me. I think that's
Yes.
awesome. That's awesome. Blasted from one to
Bank
the other.
shot.
Okay, so all of the guys inside are knocked out. And I'm just gonna say for gameplay, yeah, let us move on to the Destroids. I don't have them in.
In 5, I'll take my action.
Okay.
I'll give Rocket a high five.
That was your action. That's awesome.
Roll the hit. No.
Okay. Okay, that is now Runeforce gets to go, and he will begin a group teleport. He is going to start a non-combat teleport of him and Sarah. And he's going to tell the group, I'm taking Sarah away from here. Anybody that wants to get away with me, get close.
I suspect you may get a few of the resistance fighters joining.
Yeah, that would be great because I don't want to leave any agents here to get killed.
Yep. So he's gonna say that, and I haven't given them any actions, but I'm just gonna kind of hand wave it that they get close enough. All of those folks do. Let me make sure how many people I can take.
You can take 2.
No, he can take.
You might have some experience saved up you can spend right now.
No, he can take times 4 mass, so he can take himself and 3 other people. That is right. That's right. Yep, he can take 4 people, himself and 3 others. So
As a heroic action, if you want to spend an action point, I would let you push that power to take more.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, I don't know actually how you would push.
I don't know either, but
Push
but
10
you're
active,
spending action
you'd
points.
push for 10 active points. So whatever 10 active points would get you for the doubling.
Okay.
I think it'll get you another double.
Okay.
Easily another double.
Yeah, and so how much 10 active points is what an additional in endurance?
It'd be
Yeah, 10 extra,
well, yeah,
10
the
extra
endurance,
10 active points.
Okay, so I'm gonna put.
and you would be able to carry 8.
Yeah, I'm gonna double it as much as is necessary then to push that because he could push plenty because everything else he's been doing hasn't been using that much.
Well, I think you can push for 10 points only.
Okay.
Unless the GM gave you some
No, I'm gonna
break
follow the
from the
rules.
normal.
So let's.
And also, then you might need an ego roll.
No, let's say 8.
But the mass multiplier does not count your mass.
Oh, I thought it did. Because it's times 4.
Right.
So it's like you
normally
1 times
normally
4 is 4. Yeah.
Right. So you can take 4 times more than the normal. So you can take yourself and 4.
I've never interpreted
As long
it
as
that way.
Yeah, I haven't done it.
That's the way I always interpreted it.
One times mass is your mass.
Yeah.
2 times mass is your mass and 1 other person.
Yeah.
4 times mass is your mass and 3 other persons.
Well, let's because we can probably get a ruling on it. I'm just these soldiers are run into the area near him. Anybody wants to help me get them over there? They are all trying to get there as fast as possible. Okay, I think I can get everybody from their side over.
I think this guy's locked.
Oh, I did. Rain. Yeah, I locked her. Okay, she's close enough to. All right. So I'm beginning a non-combat teleport.
Cool.
Okay.
And we'll call it a night there.
Yeah.
I can't grab me off this guy's head.
Oh yeah. So we've got Destroids that are coming in. Is anybody going to try to do anything with Destroids?
So we'll do a full speed move through.
So you're going to just try to like bust them up. Not-
Yeah, I mean, if we have a chance, to disable a Destroid and take it with us instead of it exploding, that's something that I'd like to do. If enough of us stay here, so if somebody goes down, we can escape. But I don't want to sacrifice. I mean, like if it was just Rocket and I, 2 versus 2, I think that's a little dangerous. But 4 versus 2, I'd be willing to stay here and fight it out and see if we can disable one instead of letting him explode.
Yeah.
Charge just hit the one. Ghost just hit the Destroid number 2. Hit a DC of 15
Oh, really? Okay. Well, you're going to hit it.
with maximum combat velocity.
You can see it.
Okay. Let's see if you can get it.
It's a dog.
76
Holy
stun,
crap.
21 body.
It's like
76 stun,
like 3 or 4
21
city blocks
body.
away distance-wise.
I'm about to hand wave the end of this, but I do want to get a chance to see.
Yeah, you can see it.
Actually get it.
You can kind of see movement, and you're aware
Okay.
that it must be kobolds, and they're very
Kobolds.
loud. Even from here, you
No,
can
sorry
hear
about that.
it.
That's okay. Okay, I see. 10. How much body did you actually do?
21.
Okay, so that is 11. So you don't destroy it entirely, but you definitely knock it out. Well, no, you don't do stun. So yeah, it doesn't do stun. So you haven't destroyed it entirely.
You take about half of its body away.
Okay.
It's like you see wires and splintering, and it's sparkling all the electricity.
And 8 hexes of knockback, so that's 16 meters.
Okay. Do you want to?
Got a head sniper.
Yeah, no, that's my big fear. Do you want to?
It doesn't have to be a direct linear path between where she was and where Destroid was. I would not aim it so that the knockback would hit your beastie.
Okay, so I don't think it's going to knock back into anything, but it is moved backward.
Okay.
Okay.
I suppose I should advance Ghost somewhat.
I'm
Yeah.
taking the doggy out of there. He's not dying in there with those humans.
Is it a Destroid doggy?
Yeah, no. Okay, so I'm going to say that you get at least one of these Destroids. You're able to, kind of obliterate it before. And Sandcrab, you kind of had the same intention too, right? To try to get one.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
Stevie will help with that too. So
yeah. So y'all are gonna
And-
blast him out. Go ahead,
I mean-
Little Rocket.
And Rocket would try to take him apart.
Yeah. So y'all are not fleeing.
Disabled the at least one of them disabled the self-destruct.
Okay, so y'all are
With
going to do
his,
everything that you can to try to take these things out before they self-destruct. And that's a cool story where, Rocket is disabling the self-destruct beacon on it while the others are pounding it so that it can't, right? You're basically just preventing it from exploding as a collective.
Yes.
and just a thought here, but can Cypher go into its and erase its programming for the self-destruct?
It's going to take you time. It's not an immediate, because it's a long-term
It's a severe transform.
Yeah, but it's going to take time to get past it. I mean, it's not like you can, in one attack, do it. But if you want to, like, over time, try to do it, you can do that. Yeah, and we're thinking non-combat things, so, I mean, yeah, you can try to erase its programming. You can erase its programming. Wild Thing, are you going to go after this dog, and what are you going to do when you get to it?
Um,
Animal handler. Animal handler.
pretty much grab it up and
Oh, it's gonna
take
bite
it.
at you and claw at you, and it is going to fight you every inch of the way. So what are you
I'm
gonna?
sure.
Yeah, what are you gonna try to do? And I
Well,
don't need it
until
to be
I take
combat, but
until I put the points into animal control, I will that I had in dimensional. Uh, I'm going to grab it, fly. I'm sure it's going to fight. I'm just going to subdue it, basically. Deal with its attempts to bite me, hold its muzzle, the usual stuff. And I'm taking it back home and put it into a kennel until I can deal with its human-based training.
so you, I
So,
mean,
animal handler as a skill costs 2 points for canines.
Oh, okay.
okay.
Well,
So
there you go.
without it, I mean, this animal is not gonna be easily subdued. Are you gonna like
It's
make
an
it
attack dog.
unconscious? Yeah. What are you gonna do to actually get it under your control to get it back? Are you going to not, like?
I'm going to basically meet it on the animal level. Use my presence to domineer it.
Okay, and I will
Dominate it.
say you've got enough presence that you cow this dog because you have 45 presence, and the dog is going to be cowed by it. But you're going to have to like hold it firm, and because it's
Yeah,
still going to try to claw at you.
yeah.
In,
I totally understand
in
that.
that case, your animal handler will need to have bovine ability too.
No idea.
Well, you cowed it.
Okay, so Runeforce is you. Oh my gosh, the puns. Um,
Sorry.
so Runeforce portals them back to the cave, not to um, not to any of the other secret locations. No, it's a
All right.
minus for XP for that. Hey, I hope you all enjoyed the resistance mission. We protected them and beat up some bad guys. Thanks for playing. We'll do a 3 XP for everybody that played tonight. And if you want to do an
Hey,
additional
thank you.
journal, you're welcome. If you want to do a journal and connect it to it, you can get an additional XP. But thanks for playing, everybody.
Yo,
Alrighty.
Okay.
thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Good time.
running.
Yeah.
And there it goes.
Who did it? Really?
Good night, all.
I am so sorry. I went to click the menu thing and my thing went the wrong. I am so sorry.
I was wondering who did it. Gosh, fun times.